There is no restriction from the banks. You can just sell it out at the profit. You are not paying 24 years interest. Okay, for the non-residents, it's super easier. Banks are giving really good advantage to the people who is not in Dubai as well.
Okay,
Then
got
you
it.
are eligible for getting the mortgage. The process will be as much easier and quicker as you are eager to take the property.
Okay, Zeeshan, well, I'm pretty much convinced for getting the mortgage and getting my own property, but I just still have few more queries that I would like to clear. So can you just mention what is the total tenure? Up to how many years I can get the mortgage?
Okay, so the banks of UAE basically providing you the maximum time frame for the installments, that is 25 years.
Okay.
But it's not fixed for everybody. Basically, the formula you can calculate for yourself: 65 minus your age, and the maximum number of years which is going to be provided, that is 25 years. For an example, if your age is like 30 today, and 65 minus 30, which becomes 35 years, but that's not the case. Bank will provide you still that maximum 25 number of years.
Got it. And if somebody is at 50 age, he would get for 15 years, right?
That's absolutely right.
Okay. Is there any restriction for selling that property?
Certainly not.
Okay.
Let's suppose you have taken a mortgage today within this month, and right now the price was 700,000. After an year or even before that, if you're getting a good offer and you just want to sell the apartment, there is no restriction from the banks. You can just sell it out at the profit, and the best part is that profit belongs to you. You're not paying anything to the banks from your profit.
That's pretty amazing.
And on top of that, I would like to mention one more thing, that let's suppose you are planning to sell the property after 1 year and you have taken the mortgage for the 25 years. You are not paying 24 years interest to the bank. You will just pay the interest for the first year, and there is some certain closing charges with the bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does this interest work? Like how the bank calculate? What is the standard interest rate?
In Dubai, basically different banks has some different interest rates, such as starting from 3.9% to 4.5% for the residents, and it can go sometimes from 4.5% to 5.99% for the non-residents. But again, it all depends on the profile of the person who is taking the mortgage. So if you are giving us the documents for the assessing, definitely we can get you the best rate among the many banks according to your profile.
So what are the main documents for that?
Like I mentioned before, that was only if you are a resident and a salaried person, your MRS ID, passport, visa, 6 months bank statement, and your salary certificate. That would be the basic documents which we gonna require, and we can apply for the mortgage.
What if I'm not the resident of Dubai? How does it work then?
Okay, for the non-residents, it's super easier. Banks are giving really good advantage to the people who is not in Dubai as well, or not in the even in the UAE. So with just your passport, your source of income, and your 6 month bank statement, and the minimum closing balance of your statement should be 25,000 dirham or more than that for the last 4 months out of 6 months.
Okay.
Then you are eligible for getting the mortgage.
Okay. So in total, how long this whole process take?
Well,
if I start today?
Okay, if you start the process today, you will go step by step, but altogether this process is around 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay. Yes. In 3 to 4 weeks that you mentioned, it's all for the bank only, or in this the actual we get the property? How does this whole scenario work? Okay,
so to all the people who is watching this, I would like to say definitely the process will be as much easier and quicker as you are eager to take the property. You just have to take a step today and get your initial approvals. So the initial approval basically is the document which gives you the authority and the maximum capability. The bank assesses your profile and tells you this is the maximum amount which you can take the mortgage from the banks. So after getting your eligibility, that is the time when you actually start searching the properties, and that pre-approval document remain valid between 30 days to 60 days depending upon the banks.
And once the property is allocated, then that property immediately goes to the name of the bank until we clear the loan.
So basically, this property will remain under the name of the bank as well as the property owner, which could be you.
Okay.
All right. So it remains under the name of the both. So as soon as you clear the mortgage, definitely the property is going to be transferred under your name 100%.
Okay.
So getting back to your last question about the ownership.
Okay.
So let me clear you one thing. Bank is not the owner with you in this property. If you receive the title deed is the document which the Dubai Land Department provides you as a homeowner. In the name of owner, there will be only your name, but on the document it will be written that the property is mortgaged under the name of X bank.
Okay.
So
fine.
it is going to be just use the name of the bank because you have taken the mortgage from there, but you will remain the property owner.
Just on behalf of the mortgage, that name is mentioned, but
Yes.
all the right reserved with me.
Yes, it is your right to resell the property. It is your right to rent out the property, and you are not going to share any profit or any rental amount with the bank.
Okay.